Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
You know, Mike, at this level, you just very rarely see the type of performance we did last week, where just one player is so much better than everyone else on the field. I mean, yes, he throws for all those touchdowns, but then at the same time, he's able to protect the ball. I mean,
he gets free. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now to he takes off. It'll be a little short of that first down. Tackled at about the 37-yard line.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He's going to have it up there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there, nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Bengals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Dolphins, nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year.
Get set.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The NFL sack leader from a year ago. protection. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And they're going to get him the 2nd time. He goes down again. A rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart, getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now a screen set up for H.N. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, throws down for a loss.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Charlie Jones, deep to return. This fielded inside the 35. Man. That's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
11, mighty. Dad. White 80. What is that? Dad.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Get set. Dad.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Dad.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down.
Hey, we got to keep
Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. Escaping to his left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Yeah. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
What a decision there to go for it on 4th down. I mean, not bad initially by the defense. There was nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. But what they didn't account for, his ability to use his legs. Not only to pick up the 1st down, Mike, but to pick up a huge chunk play. And now they're rolling.
One batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Flush to his right. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very 1st quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Come on, They're right here.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for 2. The ball comes out. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this ball.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Demetrius Knight, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here's Jake Bailey now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. On the return is Jones. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, defense going to have to find some way to slow him down.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll run here with Brown. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Turbo 44. Ready. Ready, two.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tua. And caught on the right side by Waddle. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Out.
Back to throw is Tua. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Miami. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start, and you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on.
Here we go. 180. 180. 12.
On 1st down, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 95 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Dolphins offense ready to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll toss it here to Aiken. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Tua. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready.
Throwing is Tua. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And it is recovered by the Bengals. And you talk about the perfect first quarter. The offense has been doing their job. Now the defense joins the scoring party. Both sides of the ball contributing to the scoreboard.
Yeah, and this is what every coach dreams about, Mike. The opportunity to play complementary football. The offense comes out, they do their part. Now the defense is getting to the scoring mix. When both sides can complement one another and contribute and impact the game to this level, man, that is a recipe for success.
McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bengals keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
21 juke. Go ahead.
In motion, it's Waddle. Tua, give it to HN. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's 2. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Akine. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Now it's Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jamar Stewart. He gets in to register his squad's 10th sack of this one.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
This is taken at his own 30. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too.
Here we go.
A carry here from Brown. Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow here on 2nd down. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
You're right here.
They'll run this one straight ahead with 8-10. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Achan. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Get set. Out.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. Open. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
11 might. Here we go.
4-yard line.
Wait it. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open there. Downfield. Chase has it. And he has taken down a big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this.